so good to see everybody here today. I'd like to introduce myself. I am one of the MCs for the evening. My name is Natasha Wilson Green. I am Phyllis Wilson and Dr. Basil Wilson's daughter, who is not here today because, you know, it's a storm outside. So they decided not to venture out, but she already called me to find out what's going on. We also, Christina, where are you?
Hello.
So wait a minute. So who I am to Uncle Clive and Auntie Joy, I am Eric Sang and Winnie Sang's granddaughter, their first grandchild. So we are very honored to be here today to celebrate really the only twins that I know of in our family. So this is a great occasion and thank you all for being here. Christina.
Hello everyone, I'm Christina Sang, St. Catherine. I am the daughter of Claude Sang, the eldest of this generation, who is the son of Claude and Enid Sang. And I'm totally excited to be here. Wonderful to be co-emceeing with this lovely queen over here. And just excited to see all these beautiful faces. All the beautiful faces, the friends and the family that love these two people that we're about to introduce. So without further ado, we welcome the guests. We've introduced ourselves. Let us now say a hello and a applause as we stand up.
All rise.
And applaud. And welcome the honorees. Phyllis and Joy and Clive. Twins of this generation. Happy birthday. 80 years young and strong.
We're going to sing Happy Birthday.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and for Clive and Millie, for another day of life, another year of life, that you continue to grant them wisdom and effect that they have in other people's lives. The reason why they are so loved. We ask you, Lord, to bless these people here, bless the meal that we are about to receive. In the name of Christ, amen. Amen.
So before we start, you can have a seat, everyone. So let's have a little fun. Who came the furthest?
We know that.
Let's see. Warwick, not that far. Where'd you come from? We got Brooklyn in the house. Any more Brooklyn in the house? Where's Arizona? Arizona. Yes, clap it up for Arizona in the house. Yes. Where'd you come from? Where? Mountainside? Oh, down the block. Mountainside. Okay, where are you coming from? We got Florida in the house. Yes. Who can beat Florida? Oh, wait. Where are you coming from? We are coming from where? Switzerland. So why don't we explain who they are coming from Switzerland? Uncle Jamal?
So I am the nephew of Uncle Clive and Auntie Joy. And there's Aisha who's drawing, and Amani who's on my lap. And we're so happy that we could take part in this moment with our family and friends to celebrate the life of Uncle Clive and Auntie Joy.
Who are your parents?
Oh, my dad is here somewhere. You know, he's probably not paying attention, but his name is Jerry Son.
Very nice. Anybody else? I don't think anybody can beat Switzerland. Let's look for, I think you are far, far away. Let's look for the children. Doctor.
Hello, it's amazing to celebrate my mom and 80 years. I am blessed and I hope I make it that far. I am Charmaine Baker. My mom is Millie Sang, and I'm happy to be here.
Nice. And let's see another one. Oh, here we go.
Good evening, my name is Candice Hendricks. I'm Clive's oldest daughter, and I'm very, very happy to be here to celebrate with Aunt Joy and my dad. They both deserve it. They're both servants, professionally and personally, and I hope that I can accomplish as much and help as many people as they have in their lifetime.
I see a son over here. I'm coming over.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Sang. I'm Clive's son. We're here from Iowa City. We were in New Orleans, Louisiana before that, but also really just overjoyed and ecstatic to be here to celebrate my dad and his twin sister. We have little twins over here, Alex and Lena.
Shout out to the twins in the house.
Shout out to the twins. But yeah, like my sister and my cousin Charmaine were saying, it's just so wonderful to be able to celebrate really beautiful and amazing people. And I think just the folks gathered in the room, family, community, church families, it's just great to see everyone.
All right, pass the mic.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole. I'm the middle child. I just wanted to say congratulations to Aunt Joy and Dad. I love you guys to pieces, and I just hope that I know you guys will be around for a whole lot longer. Yes. I love you guys.
She's also the one that baked the cake.
So next on the agenda, we are going to do the cutting of the cake, because who doesn't like dessert before dinner, right?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, everyone should see a crossword puzzle on the table. It says Clive and Joy's birthday word search. And we also have a writing utensil for you. Let's see who can get the most, and there may be a big prize for you. Oh yeah. Dinner will be served very shortly. But let's see how much we know about Clive and Joy. We also have some grandchildren here. We have a Howard University freshman over here. Let's introduce yourself. Stand up. Stand up. Howard trained her well. Clap it up for our Howard freshman here.
grandmother is Millicent Joy.
She was named after her grandma. She's Joy, and if you know her, she is just as joyful as her grandmother. She truly is full of joy. So good luck at Howard. Then we got Zoe. Zoe in the house.
Hi, my name is Zoe, and I'm the granddaughter of Millicent Joy.
Clap it up for Zoe. Zoe, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Sweet 16 for Zoe. Now, we have twins here that are also Chris, these are all your kids?
3 out of those 4, yes.
3 out of the 4. Wow. Can you all stand up and just say your name and how old you are? Look how beautiful you are.
Loudly.
Turn to them.
I'm Izzy and I'm 8. I'm Ellis and I'm 7. I'm Lena and I'm 7.
And who is your grandpa? That's your granddad? And where do you all live? Iowa. Very good. Okay. Oh, there's another. Ooh.
My name is Salah and I'm 8.
Clap it up for your grandchildren, the next addition to the same family. All right. So Christina, why don't you take the mic and get the Canadians to speak.
I am Canadian.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm coming straight to the defector over here. Yeah, I said that. I said that. Introduce yourself.
Jamal Sang, the guy that lives the farthest here. I came here just for that price. Yeah, so my uncle and my aunt and the brother and sister of my father, Jerry Sang, and my 2 daughters are with me, and my nation.
Wonderful, wonderful. So that dual citizenship. I'm bringing it over to my fam jam. Gotta stand up. You have to stand up. Like all the kids.
Stand up.
Like all the kids, you gotta stand up. Introduce yourself. Your place in the family. Oh yes. Like that, like the biological place. Not the real place.
I'm Paul Sang. I am the eldest, my place. I am the eldest of Claude Sang, the brother of Uncle Clyde and Joe. And the son, who needs to stand up.
Thanks. My name is Caleb, I'm 33, and I'm the grandson of Claudius Sang, who's the, yes, that's right, who's the brother of Clyde. And enjoys as well.
They came together.
Exactly.
They're twins.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Pass the mic.
I'm Chris Sang. I guess I should introduce myself as the brother of Christina. Is that the important thing? That makes sense, I guess. I'm the middle child as well. But I'm here with my wife, Annette. We actually live in the U.S. She is American and I'm Canadian. We're trying to keep that on the deep down low so we don't get any drive-bys. But we are super excited to be here and celebrate with Uncle and Auntie. We love you guys so much. And this is a fantastic day seeing all the family. And I don't want to take too much spotlight away from my sister Christina, who really is amazing, but does love the spotlight. So there you go.
That's why we get along so well.
Right? Kindred spirits.
We're the twins.
Sisters from another mister.
Christina, I have a New Yorker / Jersey that would like to say something at table 9.
Of course.
Table 9 in the house. Clap it up for table 9.
Number 9.
Let's stand, please.
I am Tracy Sang. Let me tell you a funny story. One of my cousins got married when we were very young. Remember Tasha? Yeah. And the whole wedding, we were like, oh my God, who's that guy? He's cute. Come to find out, my aunt came over and goes, have you been introduced to your cousins? And we were like, so I brought my daughters with me, Michaela and Natalia, and I said, you have to be here to understand that we are a huge family. We are a very close Sang family. There's many of us in Canada, New York, and Florida, and Jamaica, and it is very important that we know one another and we stay together, we stay connected. When Natalia was a baby, Auntie Joy came over to the house and took care of her for like a week. And all Natalia said, I want to go to Auntie Joy's house in California. I'm going to go live with Auntie Joy. And I said, okay, if you want to. So we are a very, very close family. I've come to Canada to see my cousins and Aunt Joy and Uncle Clive very, very much. And I celebrate you guys and to another century or so. Happy birthday.
Any other Canadians in the house? Canadians. We have someone coming from San Antonio. Is that where you say you came from? Arizona. Would you like to say some words?
To Millicent and Clive, this is Paul, and I want to say thanks for the invite. It's a pleasure, 20 years later, having been at the 60th, now the 80th, and neither of them look any older, to be quite honest. But thanks again, and it's good to see you, Herman.
So I have heard from a very handsome man in a jacket by the bar that dinner is ready to be served.
Uncle Jerry, you're up. Mic toss to Uncle Jerry.
Yes.
Uncle Clive is one of my favorite brothers. All of them are favorites. Every one of them are favorites. And Auntie Joy and Auntie Rosalie, the whole Sang family is great in my eyes. And I hope that everybody, we have Patrick Lopez in the house, who is a gentleman who is our neighbors from when we were little children. You see that the red man over there, see him? And of course there's others here, a trailblazer over there, who is Cedric. He's a Cedric son. Uncle Cedric, stand up now, man, make people know you are the oldest son. 5 and 9.
95 years old.
5 and 9. I won't say too much more. I only hope I have any kind of a celebration when my birthday comes around.
Talk to your children.
If not, I'll be happy just the same. Have a great day. I love you, Uncle Clive. Love you, Auntie Joy. Enough love. Can't tell you. Is it that?
Uncle Derek, are we ready for the highlights? Okay, if we can all turn to the back.
much closer while the music play. Oh, my little darling, won't you dance with me? Yes, hold me tighter, tighter and tighter, much tighter while the rhythm play. Ooh, oh Carol, I am but a fool. Darling, I love you. Though you treat me cruel, 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 you hurt me and you made me cry. But if you leave me, girl, I will surely die. I'll die when the night has come. Oh yeah, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. Light we'll see. No, I won't. No, I won't shed a tear. Shed a tear. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Stand by me, baby. Oh, oh, my, oh, darling. Close to you, baby, you get close to me. You found the very heart in me that been on all my misery. You've got a way of ending all my troubles when I get close to you. Behold, I saw you standing there before me, and now I found the wonder of my glory. But until then, my dear, you'll never have to worry. Oh no, no, because I love you. I love you, and I want you to be my bride. When you have troubles, don't cry. Just remember. time it's after 8, and that's the end of our date. Your daddy said you shouldn't stay out late. You'd like to stay with me the whole night through, but that is not the proper thing to do. Very soon
What I thought was really interesting is that Uncle Clive came to me a couple days ago and said, Christina, I need you to do something for me. And of course, he's my Uncle Clive, so I didn't even ask, I just said yes. And then he's like, okay, good. So you're going to be co-emceeing this event with Tasha. And I was like, okay, that's cool, awesome. He said, there's going to be some highlights of things we're going to be talking about. And I was like, that's amazing. Auntie Joy came to me, just so I can preface what I'm about to do. Auntie Joy came to me with a document of her life history, okay? Page 1, page 2, page 3. I literally brought my reading glasses for Auntie Joy. Uncle Clive, however, nothing. And I was like, whoa, okay. So, Uncle Clive gets a question and answer. Now, see, this is telling. Auntie Joy is like, I want Christina to have a script, because I don't know what she's going to say. Uncle Clive is a little rusty in how I roll. So, I was just asking some questions. And you can only answer the questions that I ask. First question, Uncle Clive. Fondest childhood memory.
Fondest childhood memory. Fondest childhood memory. I tell you what the fondest childhood memory is growing up together with a twin. We went to school together, and our first real school experience was with a very compassionate woman teacher, Mrs. Benjamin, who taught me to read, who taught me to count, who taught me everything. That is kindergarten, but it means that at that level, you know, I was at that level. So when I got to other higher up in school, I had already gone through all the stuff that they were doing because Mrs. Benjamin was so thorough, and that's my best childhood memory. And I love Miss Benjamin for that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask that question a different way. What was your worst or best childhood trouble?
But Uncle Jerry's the one that always got in trouble. We always heard that. So that was you. We don't have all that.
I wouldn't say that I was the good one of the four of us, but you were. But I mean, there were little things that, you know, nothing stands out as, you know, something that I would say, this was something that, you know.
Did any of them ever get through?
Not really, no, not really. Okay, I remember one thing. It was in the Christmas period, one Christmas, and our parents would take us Christmas morning shopping, and I was given one of those cork guns. I don't know if you know it. It's a gun, and you load a cork in it, and you fire it and pop it. And I remember I was home. Jerry didn't get one, but because of that, he taunted me about it. And we had a rather large house, so I remember this one occasion where we went from the front of the house, living room, all the way through the kitchen and everything, and he was taunting me, and I had the gun in my hand. And I turned around and shot him. The part that's bad was we had a family that was living with us, a little young boy. He must have been about, Ronnie was about 4 or 5. And I didn't know that as I was walking and Jerry was telling me, Ronnie got between us. So when I fired the gun, it didn't get him, it got Ronnie. Right in his forehead. I would never forget that. It could have been worse, but you know, it's one of those things.
Amazing, amazing. Next question. As a young man coming from Jamaica to New York, small island to big place, what were your first impressions?
That's not difficult to answer. So I came in 1968 on a student visa, and as I say it this way, as the Lord would have it, I got a job on Wall Street. I was strong in accounting and that sort of stuff, and I got a job in this office. And I'll tell you, it's the first time that I experienced, you want to call it prejudice or whatever, but racism in a sense. But you know, I was the only minority working in the firm. But apparently other people they tried didn't work out, and now they tried me and it was working out. But the key thing is, they said to me, Clive, we can't understand a thing you're saying. So I had to make the effort to slow down my speech from my normal Jamaican fast speech and patois and all that. I had to make it. Of course, Jamaica is an English Commonwealth country, so I kind of knew what English was like, but I couldn't use my Jamaican, and I had to learn English.
But after that, you know, we could not go in our house and speak in the park, you know. Parents don't allow it.
Next question. We're going to skip up because you have 80 years of life. We just don't have the time. You are such an accomplished man, and you have done everything and so much in your time. I remember you going to church. When we would come visit, you'd be going to church, and the time that it took us to get from the car from church into the house for breakfast, you had already changed into your referee outfit. And you had the short shorts. We won't talk about how short they were. They were the short shorts and the long socks. And then you were out the door. And then you would come home, and then when we were going to bed, you were studying for your MBA. And I just used to think, when does this man sleep? When does he sleep? And so we have some young ones in the audience, in the room. What can you give us? Because I'm counting myself as one of the young ones. What? We're not counting. But what can you give us in terms of advice and guidance for someone who has accomplished as much as you have over all of the years that you've been here? Speak on that for a minute.
I don't know if I want to categorize it as wanting things accomplished. If you do things that you love, you know, you do it and it's a joy and you get the rewards for it. You mentioned this thing about referees, uniform. By the way, I refereed NCAA, that is a college level soccer, for 26 years.
Round of applause, please.
Right. I mean, I like to think that not in the front, not in the spotlight, but in behind the scenes. And I enjoy doing just that. And I would leave the 8 o'clock service to get to a 10 o'clock game to referee. And I would get to the game, park the car, and of course the players are on the field waiting for the referee to show up. And then I would just step outside and take my clothes off. And I tell you what that did. They knew when I stepped on the field. there was a certain amount of respect and discipline that I expected. So it was just rare that I had a problem. I mean, nobody called me reverend on the field, but anyhow, they knew where I was coming from, and that just, I think, played a big part in it.
And nobody cursing you out.
Thank you. Last question. Of all of the places you've traveled in the world, because you've done extensive traveling for pleasure, with the lodge, with work, what is your best destination and why?
You should have asked me where I haven't been that I would.
Oh, flex.
That's part B.
That would have been better.
Flex.
Funny as it sounds, it would have to be Canada, because you don't just go there for sightseeing or other activities, because family was always there. I enjoyed going to Canada more than anything. When I worked, at the time I had a new car in the early 70s. I would leave work at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, drive to Toronto for the weekend, and come back Sunday night to go to work Monday morning. And I would do that frequently. I never those years you never counted mileage on car. You just drive it till it stopped. But I would say Canada, because of family and all that was the best.
I think to piggyback on that, when I think of Uncle Clive, I definitely think of family, and that probably came from your mother and father, because Tracy hit on it. When we talk about family, people think, oh, you're talking about just like your brother or your sister or your mom's sister. When I talk about family, and we got this from them, we do have a big family and such an extended family. So, fun fact, I'm always on Facebook. Hi, you can friend me. I'm always on Facebook. And I posted a picture of my brother Bricio back there with his son Jai and my dad, and they were walking. And I took a picture. And then Annette says, oh my God, my son lives right there. So we just found out that Annette and Kurt's son lives on the same street as my brother Mauricio. I'm sure they've seen each other. I'm sure maybe they just didn't know. But tonight we're going to call them so we can make that connection. So I have to say, Uncle Clive and I both live in Jersey. And when people say, do you have family in Jersey? Because my parents don't live in Jersey. They live in Long Island. And I always say, I have my Uncle Clive and my Aunt Celeste. Because I know if I need them, they're there. And that's how we roll.
That's how we roll. That is how we roll. Okay, so I wasn't joking about the glasses. And about Auntie Joy's highlights. From what I understand, because I was clearly not born when Auntie Joy was born, the story behind her name, the second name of Joy, is that our grandma, I finally I figured this out so late in life, but in the span of 4 years, she had 5 children. What the what? And so, yes. And so, from what I understand, is that when she had Uncle Clive was born 15 minutes before Auntie Joy. And in those days, there was no ultrasound, there was no 3D, this is what my baby's gonna look like. I remember seeing yours. It's freaked out, man. And so, she gave birth to yet another boy number 4. And of course it's a baby and it's healthy, so you're like, yay. But then, bam, this one came. And the doctor was like, whoa, there's another one coming. And then came Auntie Joy. So she was so joyful. She was like, joy for finally a girl at number 5. So that's where the name Joy comes from. And who better to get that name? Talk about, you are the name. Period. That's all. I'm not even going to read this. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding you. So I'm going to read from Auntie Joy's highlights because they're amazing and wonderful and so accomplished. So, Brother Clive Oscar was born a whole 15 minutes before Auntie Joy and her 3 older brothers before them, which was Claude, Herman, yes, my father. It's weird to call him Claude. Anyways, Dad, Herman, Jerry, Clive, and then 15 minutes later, Auntie Joy. Auntie Joy attended Vauxhall, the elementary school? Vauxhall. Sorry, see, I need new prescription. Vauxhall Elementary School, and she went to Merle Grove High School, and she switched from that high school to, bless you, to Camberden High School, walking distance from home. And where was home? Walmart Gardens. I've heard many a story. In 1964, she went to the University of the West Indies for nursing school, but after the first year, she married to Roy Cameron and graduated August 12th of 1965 in New York City. I love my auntie because she told me that story. If you know, you know. And I was just like, wow, awesome, awesome. So she welcomed her first child, Erica Michelle, June 27, 1966. Then soon after, on October 11th, was Charmaine. Happy birthday, Charmaine! Hey, we're not talking about the years. I got my cousin's back. In July 1968, Auntie Joy, Charmaine, and Erica migrated to New York to be with their mom and dad. In 1976, returned to nursing school in New York and began her career at Memorial Sloan Kettering Hospital in New York City. First nurse in the family, let's big that up. Oh, second nurse in the family. In the U.S.
Victoria Gunter.
Oh, Victoria! I heard about her today. Oh, look at her. Okay.
And we have Victoria Gunter offspring in the house tonight.
Who is yes.
Uncle Vincent's daughter.
Yes, Uncle Vinny's daughter. Charmaine Blake.
That's right. October birthday.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do an October shout out at some point in the evening. So in 1981, Auntie Joy moved to Miami, Florida from New York, and she moved with her angels, her two little daughters. She worked at Baptist Hospital in Miami. In 1996, Auntie Joy experienced Hurricane Andrew. We all remember Andrew, right? If you know, you know. And then in 96, also married Uncle Stanley. In 96?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to question you on your own life. That's not how I remember it. In 1997, Auntie Joy was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she underwent chemo and radiation. What I find fascinating and so incredible about that story is that as a nurse in the oncology department for so long, she went through it with so many other people and would come home from work and tell me about this person and that person, and then to go through it herself like a rock star champ. Yes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. In 98, Uncle Stanley passed away from a massive aneurysm. In 2004, Auntie Joy, always the adventurer, decided to go to California to visit Erica. You know, just to see how it is, give it a try. And in her own words, I came, I liked, I stayed. And so that is where she has been. And she started the latter part, again, like, who is this woman? You started nursing again. Come on. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, did you bring your glasses?
I don't have my glasses, so I can't do that.
Okay. Okay. Started nursing at Sutter Health Hospital in Oakland. I want to blame your bad handwriting, but I won't. It's my bad eyes. It's nursive. Oh, it's worse than the doctors, because we all know the nurses are the ones running the hospital. It said that I exchanged hurricanes for earthquakes, going from Miami to California. Yes. But no big ones yet. So that's amazing. In 2015, Auntie Joy brought her sister Rosalie to live with her in Rodeo, California, and cared for her until 2024 when she passed away. Again, if you want to talk about a woman who just gives and gives and gives, that is Auntie Joy. It's like there's no. It's just what you need, I'll do it. And I remember very young in my age, she said to me, God gives you what you can handle. So if it's brought to me, I can handle it, and I'm gonna do it. And those are words that she speaks and lives by. In 2023, she became a member at Valley Bible Church and renewed her love and devotion to follow Jesus in the knowledge and practice of His Word. She enjoys fellowship of a large spiritual family in California. Auntie Joy is fond of traveling east to Atlanta to visit her family, New Jersey to visit her family, New York and Canada. Can we say it all together? To visit her family. Yes. Again, the love. She is feeling blessed by longtime friends and family who, Auntie Joy, I can say, with the friends that are here, the friends that I've met of hers along the way, there's no difference between the friends and the family. It's just family? I'm trying to what's the word? It's just there's no difference. So it's everyone all together. So Paula Lynn is a friend from California. Lorna, another friend from Florida. Yes, Joy from Pickering, a high school friend. And the large, loving family, grandchildren, Ronald Jr., Isaiah, Joy, Zoe, and never to forget Ronald Sr. The one and only son in love. So those are the highlights of Auntie Joy's life. We learned a little bit about Uncle Clive. I certainly did.
So we can't not end this party without talking about Uncle Seti.
Oh, yes.
So if you know Uncle Seti. If Uncle Seti was here right now, first of all, he would have baked a cake. Yes. He would have baked his famous flat cake. He'd have been on the dance floor with no music yet. He would have gone around to talk to all of you. But I tell you one thing he did do. He loved Auntie Joy, and he loved Uncle Clive. And Uncle Seti lived to 102. Wow. But I can tell you, clap for that. Yes. Because Uncle Seti, I always believe in ancestors, and the ancestors are here with us today. I can feel them. He lived to 102. He was taken care of. And that's what we do. We take care of the next and the next and the next. So the little ones here, I want you to really understand this. This is never an accident. It's always intentional what we do. This is never an accident. So when I go and get old Mateo, my firstborn, please, I'm saying in front of all these people here, you have to take care of us. Because this is the foundation that we've given you. So one thing we do have, my co-host, is that we have a member of the family, Uncle Cedric. And I heard someone say that Uncle Cedric is 95 years old. Yes. Uncle Cedric, can you say a few words to the birthday?
Clive and John, I met them, yes, I met them in New York. I'm from Cuba. That's the family, the Cuban family. Yes. My grandmother went to Cuba many, many years ago. We were born the 6 kids, 6 brothers and sisters, and educated there. Yeah. Went to Havana University and got a degree in chemistry. Then there was trouble in Havana, you know, the revolution. And we came over here and when we met the family and met Claudia, and we went to Jamaica. I was surprised because I didn't know Jamaica was like that. When I was a kid, my mother used to tell me, we used to make boxes with things to send to Jamaica, and I would ask her, why are they sending those things to Jamaica? Because they have them. She said, well, because they don't have it. And then I learned that. Well, happy birthday to all of you. Yes, then when I came over to New York, I met Clyde. He was very small at that time. And Rosie, I met his mother in Jamaica. And that's it. So, happy birthday to you again, and to Rosie.
Yes. Listen, if you promise to take me to Cuba, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, no, but Trump has made it terrible. I used to go by Mexico, from Mexico to Havana, but now it's terrible.
Do you still speak Spanish?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, if I speak Spanish, you will know I know to speak English. One thing I want to tell you. And then I taught mathematics in New York in Spanish for 30 years. 30 years in Spanish. And I taught the adults, the Spanish adults at night too.
Beautiful.
I want to say a really funny story. My sister Nadia works at Tourneau. Was it one of you that worked at Tourneau? Well, the Allison family. Yes.
Oh, my
So, her sister. She was sitting there one day and she said, this weekend I'm going to my Uncle Seti's 100th birthday party. And your sister said, I'm going to my uncle's 100th birthday party.
Said yes.
Come to find out, they were going to the same party. Oh, wow. And they worked in the same building, sat next to each other, and they were our families all along. So the story is, your grandmother and my great-grandfather were brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow.
And my sister was sitting next to her family all the time.
I asked her why she wasn't coming, and she said she wasn't feeling good, or if not, she would have been here. Yeah, she would have been here. I will tell her that it's your sister, right?
Yeah, my sister. So you gotta know who your family is. You never know.
And Tracy does the genealogy of the family, so she has every secret, every certificate, every death certificate. She knows the whole story. So she has, if you want to get some tips on how to trace your roots, go to Tracy. Is there anyone else? We see people in the audience. I know there's, someone said there's a friend. Yes. Now you have to stand, please.
My name is Junior Skeller. I'm from Beaufort Gardens. This is where it all started. Joy, Clive, I want to wish you happy birthday. And may you live to see many, 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 many more. But we want to touch base about Clive, how he wore his referee's uniform. He was always like that. We had our own little Olympics in Beaufort Gardens. Remember those days, Clive? We did everything. We did cricket, we did soccer, we did football, we did golfing. Is there any more you can add to it?
No.
Yeah, so.
We did swimming.
Oh yeah, swimming, yeah. That's our main thing with Norwood Garden. So I just want to wish you all happy birthday, joy, and time. May you live to see many more.
We're gonna pass the mic. Who else?
Who else wants to say something? Anybody? Oh,
Yes.
Here we go. A grandchild.
No, we got this one. Wait.
Hi, my name is Patrick Lopez. I'm from Jamaica. Clive and I, our houses were back to back. So we went over his house and his father was very strict. You don't jump the fence. So we had to build a gate between his house and my house. And to listen to them, Gerald and Erman and all of them, when they get on that piano and singing their songs, we were there all the time. But I want to say with Clive, he is not only a good friend. I don't look at him as a friend. I look at him as a brother, and Herman and Gerald and all of that, and Joy. But to just make a little story short, we have a Gerald in the family who was the most troublemaker in the family.
Facts.
Now, facts? Okay. His father would park the car in the backyard, and we wanted to go for a joyride, and his father wasn't home. He took, I don't know if you know, the ground beef, the thing that turned the thing to open the ground beef. He went the corned beef. Bully beef. Bully, all right, I should say bully beef. He would start the car with that. And we would go for a joyride all night before his father came home. We went back to park it. But he used up all the gas. We would get in so much trouble with the Sang family that it's unbelievable. But it's only one of me, so I didn't have to bear it like they did. But we had the best time there is in life that could offer. And I just want to say to Joy and to Clive, and I just want to say happy birthday. I want to say to Erman too, Gerald, and all that. God bless, and hope to see you up there one day in heaven. Thank you.
Thank you. We have one more from Zoe, granddaughter to Auntie Joy.
Hello everyone. If you didn't hear my introduction earlier, my name is Zoe and I'm Millicent Joy's granddaughter. And I just wanted to say like how happy I am that my grandma and her twin made it this far. She promised that she would come to my graduation in 2 years. So I very much hope that she makes that promise true. I wanted to say that my grandma is one of the most serving people that I know. She is a servant's heart, and ever since I was younger, I've just like seen her serve my aunt, my great aunt, for most of my life, and it's just such an inspiration to me because it helps me to serve other people. And with my mom, I go down to the food bank, and I just see, and I just feel, I always think back to you, Grandma, and I'm so happy that you are my grandma and that I'm here with you.
Legacy. That's legacy.
So, we've had a wonderful program, and we have two more people that we want to hear from, which is Uncle Clive and Auntie Joy. So we're going to hand the mics over. You have to stand like everybody else.
Well, I guess we're wrapping up this section of the...
You're the one who said, okay, man, let's get to the dancing.
I do want to thank everyone for coming out today. It's been a pleasure having you. We're honored, of course, to have so many good friends. I don't count family in this, what we're talking about, because they have an obligation as family to show up. but friends, that we've built over the years. I should tell you that when we started to put this little get together, we had about 150 people on the list. And then when we contacted this place, we really wanted a big ballroom upstairs because we've had some other events up there before, and that was really a good thing, but this was the only part available, so we had to take it. So luckily for us, it's lucky or not, but not everybody could make it. So I'll tell you, we started out with seating 10 people at the table. You notice these tables are a little bit larger, so they gave us larger tables to sit 12 people at the table. So although we're a little bit tight, they did their best to accommodate us coming in. But I guess you only celebrate 80 once. I'd like to think that I could celebrate more than once, because I would be going to 81 and so on and so on. But this certainly will be a memorable time for us. And we thank you all for sharing that time with us. Thank you so much.
First, I want to continue in that grade to thank everyone for the effort you all made. Because I had to make efforts to come here also. But for all of you and the effort you made to greet us and to wish us the birthday greetings, to share with us, to maybe know us a little more. They're our family I don't know. And I hope to know and not make it another 10 years or so. So again, I want to thank you all. I came to the United States in 1968. I had two babies with me, a 2-year-old and an 8-month-old. I had no family here at the time, and I was an immigrant, and I went through some difficult times. But God showed me wisdom and put people in my life, and here I am today. I'm certainly not in New York City anymore, but I've been to many places. Because from New York City, I went to Miami, Florida, and from Florida now I'm in California. I travel, but I'm not going anywhere else. Where I am, according to God's will. But again, Atlanta.
There you go.
I heard that, Charmaine. That I want to say that it was a tough road, but it's the tougher the road, the more wisdom you get, the more strength you get, the more opportunities you get to rely on a God who never leaves us and loves us so much. So I thank him for all of that, and thank you for every one of you. Have safe travels home and have a wonderful life. Turn to God. And thank you.
Everyone raise your glass. In order of birth to Clive and Joy.
15 minutes apart.
We love you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the evening is not over. We have a DJ here that would like to play some tunes. So we need some of you, all of you, every one of you, to do a little dance step with us a little bit. So, DJ.
You can't resist. That's a lot,